Hello, today we will be doing Segovia's Slur study number 3. First finger, first string, first fret on an F, striking with the index finger, hammering 2-3. Going to the second finger, F sharp, striking with the middle finger, hammering 3-4. Then repeating that. Here we are at the beginning. Moving on to string number 2, the descending part of this gets to be a little more difficult as the fingers, when they do the descending slur or pull off, they fall into the B string and remain there. At least that's the way that I'm doing it. It is more difficult to do it that way, but I'm gaining some things by practicing it in that way. If I ever explore other ways of doing it and gain something from that, I will make sure that I make addendums to this video to explain that. But here we go, string number 2. Okay, hopefully you can see that at times my finger placement is slightly different, and when it feels like it's in the perfect position, the execution is much easier and much more manageable. When my fingers feel like they're off just a little tiny bit, the execution doesn't quite come out as easy or as desirable as what I would like, but then again, there's the point of repetition and practice. I'll keep applying myself to see if I can improve these things over a period of time. And it has been a long time since I've practiced these particular studies. Anyways, let's move on to string number 3. Okay, and as you notice, if I have an error, I don't really acknowledge it. It's going to happen. I'm going to have errors from time to time, so I accept whatever it is that occurs, whatever it is that shows up, and I learn from it. The repetition of moving down, and constantly going through the study. I know that I'm going to get many opportunities to not have an error occur. So if an error occurs, I try not to make a big deal out of it and just move on, because I'm always going to come back to this study knowing that maybe there will be a day where I'll go through the whole study and not have one error, because I've trained myself to not have an error. Repetition, it's a really good thing. It's your friend. So anyway, moving on to string number 4. Okay. And if I have pauses in rhythm, gaps, I consider those to be not really what my goal and objective is, but as I'm learning and growing, I accept that stuff. Sometimes I need to create an empty space to let pressure dissipate so that I can put the energy where I need it to be in the way that I desire for it to be. So these are all just part of the details of learning and growing, and hopefully this type of conversation benefits you as well. Moving on to string number 5. And last but not least, string number 6. So these exercises are somewhat complicated and demanding. There are difficulties, so these need to be approached slowly and precisely. Take your time. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't let yourself slack off. But if need be, you can basically learn each one of these exercises on one particular measure. Maybe preferably higher up on the fretboard or in the middle of the fingerboard, and just learn one measure of the exercise to get the hands functioning before you start taking it globally across the whole thing. Because it takes a little bit of time to build up stamina, and it also takes a little bit of time to understand the mechanics of how these fingers are working in order to make this easier on yourself to execute. But these exercises really do demand proper posture and proper execution, and they will absolutely teach you those types of things right from square one if you're a beginner. And also, if you've been playing for a certain number of years, like I originally was playing 25 years, self-taught with no musical knowledge, no reading, no literacy, no technique-related stuff. And I used these exercises to change a lot of habits in my hands from what I would consider today as being pretty improper to techniques and details that I have some obedience going on in the fingers, so I'm really thankful for these exercises and what they've done for me. And I'm also thankful that I diligently took the time to read, took the time to practice these things and learn how to do them in such a way that I would be able to benefit from them. So I hope this is something that everybody else can benefit from as well. So having said that, I hope you have a great day and take care. I will see you on the next one.